World of Quest story. So last session, you guys all hopped on a train while you guys finished scouring out the Torchlight's encampment in Foledo, and decided it was time to hop on a train to Irwin to hopefully get Jen and Naya out of the gym, and also get you one step closer to the Storm King's realm. It cost you a bit of money to get the first class treatment, but boy is it worth it.
One full point much on this. Like, let's be real. Sorry, man.
Some of you got your own room, some of you decided to share. But you guys got to meet the other guest on the Irwin line in first class. There was the couple Odium Fastus and Alara Fastus. I have trouble pronouncing that. Why do I do this myself? A noble couple. They weren't like the Viscount and Viscountess, but they're in like line for it somehow. You're not sure, but Odium is constantly talking about how he's like next in line for the title, and he's been bragging about this cool. What?
He's like Scar from the Lion King.
My man is not making it to his next promotion.
He's been boasting about this cool thing called the Arcane Bolster that he's made. That supposedly uses magic and crystals to silently shoot magic, like deadly magic, across the room. Or
a silencer for a gun, basically.
It has the enchantment silence on it, yes. Alara has been relatively quiet when he's in the room, but if you decide to talk to her, she does get to talking. Elias Lightfoot is those are Odium is a human and Alara is an elf. Elias Lightfoot is.
Are they married or are they siblings?
They are married.
Okay.
My apologies. Elias Lightfoot is often found right behind Odium, with Odium constantly barking orders to him. He is he is a short halfling man with curly red hair. And no, he does not have an animal companion, that's just in his picture. You met a rough and tumble human man about in his 20s named Darren Thorne. He seems to be related to Odium somehow, but every time he starts to say it, Odium ends up cutting him off. You meet Nova Azrael, another ASMR, somebody who is apparently very famous in some circles. Some of you actually may have heard of her as she's a traveling bard, well known for her antics. You met Dividus Vicovar, a studious wizard who has his nose in his book and is not much for talking. But you do see him constantly glaring at Odium. You meet Cragmire Thunderburn.
Wait a bit fast, I can't write all these down.
You don't have to write them down.
On the website, Joel.
Not the descriptions,
I did
right?
the descriptions.
Or all of them.
Okay,
There's only 9 on the website.
Okay, traveling bard. Dollar. Yeah, hold on. Yeah. Hold on.
Okay, you're not gonna.
I'm getting in character, okay?
Okay.
Like, I'm taking my notes.
Okay, take your hit. Cragmere Thunderburn, who always has some business that he will talk about with you. He did try to strike a conversation specifically with Sojin about trying to get connecting the order with an armor and weaponry supplier.
Oh,
Yeah,
interesting.
Okay,
I do.
okay,
I,
I
do
just
know
want to
this
say,
man.
I
do
just
know.
want to say, like, I've spent so much time in the last week or two, like, helping Dad out, in the business, and just like all the different, there's so many different companies, you know, that like this company supplies this company supplies that, and I just love the idea of just like, oh yeah, here's this fantasy world, but yeah, like, oh yeah, we get Alba from the Thunderbird company, our swords, we get best blacksmiths, all the way in the east, but there's the big shipping company we use to travel them between.
Yep,
Bruh.
that 100% is a thing that happens in this fantasy world.
Like it's just like it's a very modern economy.
Yeah,
Here's the thing,
it is, yeah.
or at least most.
You meet Astrid Crossblade, who is very serene, very quiet. It feels like you're looking at a painting, when you look at her. She keeps to herself for the most part. And of course, Zorak Irontrack, who you met when you first boarded the train, and vetted all of your items. He comes by every once in a while. He already checked your tickets as you came in, so he knows who you all are. And we'll make small talk if you try to get him talking, but for the most part, he just walks in and out. Is there anybody you guys would like to talk with a little bit more on your train ride? Nothing has happened yet.
Let's
Well, hey, guys, does anyone want to talk to Dividus? I'm gonna call him that.
Dividus?
Dividus. Professor Dividus, like he taught that really interesting class about how high-level calculus actually corresponds to magic and the lumens. And when you combine them together, you can get a higher understanding of how exactly magic works in a deep on higher and higher level spells. Anyone else wants to talk to him about that?
You see Onyx's eyes just gray as he starts to return to the room and asks Zuri if she wants to play some games.
Oh
Zuri accepts.
So yeah, Zend is gonna go by himself, to say hi to old that because Dividus was the lecturer, at the school that one time. So he's like he wants to talk about it because he really is invested in this magical mathematical theory, and he wants to see where Dividus has taken it next.
Yeah.
And
So-
no one else cares because
Yeah, no one else cares here. That's true. That's true. I'm sorry.
So it takes Dividus a moment to recognize you the first time you introduce yourself. But when he does, he lights up. He's like, "Oh my gosh, how was the project you were working on? You said something about you were learning time magic, if I recall correctly."
yeah, I think it's working pretty well so far. I used your application of calculus to track time exponentials changes. And that really helps me understand the concept and creating the runes as I'm doing the magic, which makes the time traveling back short like 5 seconds. That makes it so much easier.
Amazing. Well, perhaps we can look at the spells you've created together. Let's see if we can get it to be like longer than 5 seconds.
That'd be great.
So, Dividus and Xavier are huddled over a table in the dining car, going over the runes, with Dividus being like, "Well, what if you did this?" And occasionally Xavier would be like, "Oh my gosh, yeah," or because no, I tried that. I went forward in time 5 minutes. I missed breakfast.
Bruh.
I missed breakfast. I'd be so mad if I'm just experimenting and then I just missed breakfast. I would be
Bruh.
mad.
Only time I ever missed a class, because I accidentally time traveled forward, 2 hours. I begged the professor to let me make it up. He didn't let me in. That's the only class I only have 100% in. Didn't get any extra. I didn't get any extra credit for that class. It's so sad. Like,
Bruh. That is such a freaking standard thing to do.
That is absolutely canon. It's absolutely canon. Anybody else want to talk with any of these guys?
Man, bruh.
I guess then me and Zuri are just chilling, playing card games if any of them say anything, but like... Do you say anything?
Uh,
I don't know.
so, is Alora, is she, like, right by her husband or anything?
She's currently sitting at a table with Odium and Kragnir. And Elias, and they're all having a conversation, but she looks incredibly bored.
Okay, I kind of like whisper over this, like, "Hey."
She
Just like that.
she nods. She's like, "Excuse me, Odie," and graciously gets up from the table and walks over to where you're at.
Okay.
My,
Bill-
I haven't seen you in forever.
Ah, yes, it has
What
been
are
a.
you doing?
Currently, me and my friends here, we're on a quest of sorts, and we just happen to frequent the same train that you're on. My question being, if I just kind of like lean in conspiratoriously, it's like, have you considered, those ideas I gave you or anything?
I wish it were that simple.
True. Well, if anything, I'm all about peace, love, and chill, but okay, hearing, what little Odie is like, I'm all about helping out. That's all I'm saying. Um, yeah, that's all I'm saying, sissy. Okay.
Well, if you can find some way to convince the old man to let me go, it would be much appreciated. But
Okay, like straight up.
what
What is
is
his
luck yet?
what is his issue, my dear? Like,
So, are you like plotting to like 50s housewife her husband and just like go off to be gal pals into the sunset? Like, we're besties now. Like, are you
Not
like
quite,
this old man's stanky? You should be hanging with me.
man, if only. Do you say that in character or like anything? Just
I do have message. I could say that to you without anyone else hearing. You know what? Maybe I do. Maybe I do. Be like, girl, I can give you an alibi. Just the less I know, the better. However, I see you.
Dude, like, so Zuri does like send this message to Marzette.
It's telepathic, and you can respond
At some point, Xander spends
without speaking.
Like later on,
Let me
like
make sure
Xander
that I
writes
do.
his name in the notebook,
I'm pretty sure I
and he
edit
spends
this.
all this writing.
Bruh, hold on. Matthew, I'm gonna send you a message over Discord for Brianna to read.
Okay.
I apologize. Give me a second.
Yuri's gonna, are we in like a dining car?
Yeah, you guys are in the dining car at the moment.
Yuri's gonna take a seat next to Darren and order some food and just catch up on what they've missed.
It's a cantrip.
Awesome.
Not much talking.
Oh.
I'm going to try to figure out if I can send this picture to you. That is not what I want. What the heck? Anything you want to ask Darren specifically?
Not really.
Okay.
That's been sent.
Not at this moment, I should say.
Okay. Well, I guess if there's anything you're like, oh, I definitely would have asked him this earlier, then by all means. He does end up telling you that. So you knew that he didn't know who his father was. He was raised by his single mother. He tells you that his mom passed away about a year or two ago, and as he was going through her stuff, he was able to piece together that Odium was his father, and he was denying it for like a while, but recently he said, "Oh yes, my son, come join me on this train," essentially. And now he won't even talk to Darren, and Darren's just like, I don't know what kind of mess I got myself into.
Yuri pats him on his back and gives her condolences for his mother's passing away. And
Damn.
says, "That's rough, buddy."
Plays the violin. Would you like me to play the song on the world's tiniest violin?
The world's purplest.
I made an Avatar: The Last Airbender reference, by the way.
Yes.
I caught it. I was very entertained.
I was going to say, did their girlfriend turn into the moon or something?
Wait, what? Oh no.
For those of you who are confused, I highly suggest watching the cartoon Avatar: The Last Airbender that is on Netflix.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Not the live action stuff.
The cartoon.
The cartoon.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's see. But yeah, I know Marzet's just conspiratorial with Alara. That's it.
Alright. Is anything else going down?
I am gonna sidle up to, pardon me, gonna sidle up to Cragmere Thunderburn. Cragmere, it has been a long time.
You just met this man.
I
I'm
thought
pretty
you
sure.
said he's trying to supply arms and armor to the Order, right?
He was talking to you earlier this day, like on the train.
Oh, sorry, that was not clarified. So, are you an owner of a foundry? Or a union of blacksmiths?
Sorry, Cassidy does not know what a foundry is.
The foundry's where they cast metal into shapes.
Yeah.
Like they melt it.
Oh,
Well,
okay.
not just melt it, they melt it and then cast it into shapes.
Yes.
Like triangles.
Like triangles.
It's
A
just
blacksmith, oh my good man. Only the finest in all of Quest Story.
Very well. What metals do you primarily work in at this point?
You do realize this is your hobby to be, right?
I don't even know.
Iron, copper.
What is armor made of? I don't know.
I think there might have been early versions of
Ingots.
steel. It just was very weird and jank. Like iron with bone
Bronze.
mixed in.
Yeah, that makes sense. Alright, great. We learned some stuff. It's like, well, of course, the main one is iron, but we've got this new, it's a brand new type of metal we've created. It's a composite, between iron and a lesser known one. And we're calling the new thing steel. It's even better than iron, and I can guarantee you it is, it is 20% more likely to defend you from attacks.
So how much is for this steel you have?
Oh, hold up. Sojin will just kind of look at him. You're an ironworks, primarily.
Oh, what is that?
Did you recently branch into the armor market? Guys, I'm telling you this right now. Steel was invented in 1800 BC before the Roman Empire existed.
I did not know that.
They
didn't use
did
it.
iron armor for like 200 years, and then immediately went to steel because cast iron armor is heavy as words I'm not going to use.
I'm sorry, hold up, back up,
Yeah,
back up. There was cast iron armor, like...
There was all sorts of iron armor, and it was terrible because it was heavy or it was brittle, and there was no in between.
But cast iron?
Yes.
That's so much.
So someone had to figure it out the hard way, Bree.
I mean, understandable. However, oh no.
There's a reason they were called medieval tanks.
That's just evil.
Well, no! Misclicked.
Oh no.
So,
Well,
according
in
to
time to have
So-
paper armor.
paper, what?
Oh,
Armor.
yeah.
Ooh.
It was basically one giant sheet of paper folded up so many times that an arrow could hardly pierce through it.
Dang. Must have been a really big piece of paper.
Yeah.
So, you're an ironworking initiative. Did you recently just get into the armor market?
Cassidy, were you going off of Minecraft rules?
You do realize that this lady is like, you kind of put yourself under this. You kind of screwed yourself over, Cassidy. Sorry, babe.
I forgot that Jacob is the man who is going to be specific about things.
You said
How
that
did you
he
forget
worked off
this?
for Armor to the Order. I'm going to ask him some questions because now I've got questions. What am I wearing? The plate requires steel. Did this man think he just invented steel? Now here's the deal. We can roll with this.
Wait, you can make him Ed
Yeah.
Nasser.
We can roll with this.
No one
Because
gets
he
that.
might just be a country bumpkin from a region that just figured out steelworking. That would be a funny character trait. Or we can walk this back and we can say he's steelworking. I don't care. I'm just saying. He's just now working with steel and he wants to make steel armor. He's just figured that out. Fascinating.
Jacob,
my
if you're gonna ask questions like this, you should
Jack.
give an answer sheet beforehand.
He was not prepared for this.
Just
I
as your
was
husband to be, you
worried.
should be prepared.
I swear. Did you just say this is D&D? You gotta come prepared.
No, this is your husband to be. You should be
Oh,
prepared.
okay. That's more fair. I'm like, I never am prepared for D&D.
Because you have no clue where we're going.
Okay,
I never do.
Okay, I'd also like to mention, and this is gonna hurt Bree with some psychic damage.
Complaints. He had a room.
Wait,
Just clay
hold on.
tablets that people took the time to etch clay tablets to tell him how terrible he was, and he had a room in his house, lined
Wait a
wall to
minute.
wall with these complaints.
I love that.
Wait, what?
Have you guys not heard of Ed Nasser, the copper merchant, from like
I've heard
so
of him.
long
Yeah.
ago?
Iyad Nasir.
I don't care if I'm pronouncing it wrong. He deserves. He didn't earn getting his name pronounced correctly.
Send me a link so I could read this stuff. Oh. Dang. Sorry, I feel like
Oh,
I'm the
dear.
most uncultured person right now.
You are not. Do not worry. We are all crazy. We're all crazy here. Okay, well,
If you
look
don't
at
know
that.
unculture, look at Vienna.
So, and he's got this new kind of armor coming out.
Maybe it's a steel alloy of like mithril or something. Mithril alloy steel.
Yeah, I was thinking mithril, but I don't know. I also don't know what mithril is.
Mithril, or perhaps
So to say, is he working in some exotic metals that we haven't talked about yet?
Yeah, so
Or adamantite.
let's replace. So he said steel. He was working his steel iron. He's steel armor. They've got this new metal they found that they're working with called mithril. Let's go with that because at least that's mithril is fake, and I love it because it's fake.
Okay, so he's working with metal. That's cool. All right. Now I'm curious.
Oh my god. Okay.
Okay.
question.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Okay.
you go ahead, Olivia.
No, it's just like I was gonna just say like Jacob's the kind of guy you want to take around whenever you're trying to buy something new. It's like you go to a used car place, he'll be the one to get the best deal.
Question: Does this dude realize that my character is wearing mithril armor?
I don't think he's identified it with a tap test yet.
Nope.
Big goofies.
Just something fun I'd point out, like,
I mean, didn't you get that armor from like your home?
Does Onyx overhear that and be like, "I'm wearing mithril," or what? What does he do?
that would be hilarious. If within hearing shot, sure, he'll just be like, "So, Mithril armor, I'm wearing some of that."
Are we just
Or
sitting in the corner of the train car, like, presumably there's tables. Are we on the floor anyways, just playing cards,
you're-
like, butting in on everyone's conversations?
So you can look. I sent y'all the blueprint. It's rotated, unfortunately, but there is like a dining car. That's the room you guys are in.
I'm sorry, but when you said that, Bree, you just like the weirdest picture popped into my head.
It's in D&D chat.
Yes. So we're currently in the dining car, right?
Yes.
Mhm.
Okay, just wanted to make sure. Interesting. So it'd be kind of funny.
Did we
honestly,
maybe
if,
take
like,
a
everyone's
center
just, like,
table?
in the middle
That's
of
how
the
we're butting
walkway.
in on everyone's conversation?
Probably.
Yeah. I just think it's funny to be literally in the background, just like, oh hey, I overheard. Anyways, back to
I
cards.
was like, oh yes.
Yes, just because I did the research, iron armor was used historically, but basically that was only used by poor nations which couldn't afford or couldn't train people to work steel. Iron armor only stuck around for the Age of Sail, which is where we get the term ironclad, which is where they would build a ship frame and then they would coat it in iron plates to resist cannon shot, and the ironclad was effectively invincible for its time. But then we basically stopped using metal armor after that point. Too expensive, too slow, and machine guns were invented. Metal armor quickly went extinct after we could throw many bullets at someone very quickly.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. The fact, like, history is so crazy. It really is. Sorry, like I'm thinking, like, the last guillotine thing in France happened like during like the first like colored movie or something. It's like no, it's like during like the 80s or
Wars.
70s. It's
Late
like 70s.
70s when Star Wars was released.
Yeah, it was like Star Wars. I knew it was something like that.
The pyramids of Giza were being constructed, and there were still woolly mammoths in northern Europe.
I mean, how freaking crazy is that?
Let's see, you ready for another one? The
Yep.
Oxford University in England is older than the Aztec Empire.
Yep, I knew that one.
That's crazy.
So does the merchant
Yeah.
respond at all to us just being, or Onyx just being, oh yeah, armor. I have that.
Yeah.
So Kragmir looks at your armor and goes, "Oh, I suppose we're not the first, but we are the first to mass produce it. I'm sure of that."
Fair enough.
So you do catch him a little bit off guard, but he comes back. He bounces back quickly.
He wasn't gonna try and be like, ah yes, one of our fine works.
He tries to be. He tries to be honest. He's an honest man.
I find
Well,
that
is he?
difficult to understand.
If he says I didn't murder him, then we know he's not an honest man if he's that murderer.
I mean, maybe we could deal him psychic damage with that, but...
Hmm.
It is at this point that Odium grabs Kragmir's attention again. He's like, "Kragmir, old buddy, this product," and he holds up his arcane bolster. He's like, "This is the future of weaponry. You should sign a deal with me now. Be one of the first guilds to produce this beauty." Mass production.
Get on in on the dungeon floor, baby.
You see, those close to Crackville notice him kind of just like roll his eyes, and you can even see Elias is just like, oh my gosh, would this man shut up? He doesn't say that, but that like his face is saying that.
Yeah.
As he goes boasting about his bolster again.
Nice.
I use invisible mage hand just to pull the trigger and then make this.
No!
Oh my
You
god.
can't do that.
Damn.
That's too much.
Hold on. Actually, though. Sorry.
Listen, when I said we haven't decided yet in reference to
Sorry.
No, you don't.
I didn't literally mean that like we should be the murderers. It was a joke.
I know.
Except in Olivia's case, I think we can all turn
I
a blind
know
eye
better.
to that. I'm pretty sure he should
Remember-
die anyways, so like he's old. You know.
Yeah, he's old.
We can excuse that one. However.
Yeah, they're probably about the same age, the Festosis, but she looks a lot younger because she's an elf.
That's true. Hold on. I'm just looking at my spells real quick, seeing if I can do anything to help Aurora's morale. Just anything. Let's see. Sorry, give me a. Actually, hold on. Can I cast the Zone of Truth on Odilius and whatnot?
Oh no.
So that whenever he's bragging, he is forced to like just say the bare truth and nothing but the truth. He's not upselling or anything.
On Odium?
Yep.
The Zone of Truth is a AoE spell, my guy.
I don't know if that's gonna calm things down.
No, I kind of just want to screw him over. I'm sorry, man.
Oh my god.
What I'm saying is you're gonna mess with everybody here.
It's like a 15-foot radius, so.
Okay, maybe not quite literally everyone. However,
I'm just thinking like that. I could just do detect thoughts on like somebody.
guys, we're gonna get kicked out of the train.
Yeah, he would get,
We're in
like,
public. We have to behave. This isn't the jungle anymore.
Boo.
Well, and you can go back to the jungle if you like it so much.
Actually, hold on. Marzette is now realizing that she's starting to act a little not Marzetti, and then she like pulls out the Warrenhauer. It's just like, ah, crud. Is like, that puts it away.
Did she just glare at it for a bit to try and like will it to submit and stop being a nuisance?
It's like, I pick up the Warrenhauer and I'm just like thinking, shoot. It's like, ah, man, I'm screwing up. Dang it. There's some things that temper with Marzette. Oh boy. Oh boy.
I imagine she was like, you know what, Alora? I can put a Zone of Truth on him. It will really mess with him a little bit. And Zuri just hears us from the back and messages and goes, Marzette,
No.
you're not in the jungle.
Forget it. Oh, fine. And it was just like, oh man, put the thing away. You know, Marza is just gonna quietly watch, try to keep an eye on Alaria and make sure like she's cool. And someone else caught her interest. It was like the other Aarimor.
Asmar?
Yeah, the other
Nova Azrael. She's actually got she's got angel wings.
Cool.
And light blue hair and dark skin.
Nice.
And she's actually sitting next to.
It's been there.
I know she's not on. She's sitting next to Astrid, and they were just having a conversation.
I'm trying to
And you
remember. Oh yeah. I kind of like tap Nova on the shoulders, like hi. Sorry, I just want to say, one, I love your wings, and two, I have never met another person of my kind. Uh, do, do you know where more of us are? I don't know.
She turns to you and she's like, "Well, hi, sugar. Aren't you just?"
Oh, doggone
I
it. Keep going, my.
Yeah, I freaking love it. I love it.
I appreciate the compliments. I do pride myself on keeping these things nice and pruned.
Well, they
Does
look very beautiful.
Does Marzette have wings?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Pretty sure she does.
Are they also white, or what color are they?
They're. Hold on, I'm going back on D&D Beyond to make sure I'm correct. I think like one thing that she had was like a halo floating over her head, but I could be wrong. I'm just gonna look over. Correct. Do. Okay. Features and traits. Would that be right? No, it sounds more like a. They will. Okay. Okay. From legs and down.
You've got so many features and traits in your
Yep.
character.
Yes, I do. Dark vision, healing hands, night bearer, blah blah blah.
Yeah, that's why a lot of people don't like Asimar or don't allow Asimar because he gets so many traits later on.
That makes sense.
Like they get flight, they get extra damage, they get healing.
Yeah, we get
Fair
a little
enough.
bit of. I'm pretty sure she gets friggin' like I'm 50% sure she has like a halo over her head and like maybe no, she doesn't have wings, but she does have a halo. I remember that now.
Okay.
Sorry.
That's okay. Not all Asimars have wings. So, She does go, "Well, I do love your hair. It's very well kept."
Oh, thank you, ma'am.
You were asking about other Asimars?
Yes, ma'am.
Well, I mean, usually they travel in groups. I'm surprised you've never met another Asimar before.
I've kind of been lonely to say the least. I've kind of been a wanderer, to say the least.
Well, I sure am sorry about that, sugar. Well, most Asimar tribes that I've visited, I've noticed live up north.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, pulling up the. That's the wrong button.
Yeah, I get it.
I should always have this map open and ready, but I always forget to open it.
That's fair. Whee. Picking a
Some of them, a lot of them live in like the Crystal Empire. I know there's some that live in Stratusburg. Just the general northern area. I mean, you'll come across a couple of them down here in the south, but for the most part, they seem to live up north.
interesting. That's very
Traveled pretty far and wide myself. Never really connected with the Asimar culture, so I'm afraid I can't help you very much in that sense. But it's always a pleasure to meet a kindred soul.
amen, sister. But yeah, I mean, my name's Marzette. I believe you're Nova, right? I think I've
Yes,
heard of you.
Nova Astral. I assume you've heard of me.
Yeah, I have. I gotta say, I think I've heard a couple of your lovely barding skills and songs throughout the region, I think, during some of my travels.
Well, I am honored to be one of the ones you've heard of. I think I say I'm pretty well known down here in the South, but I still don't meet too many fans every now and then. So
Yeah, I get it. It's a big, wide world, and we're all just trying to make a little something out of ourselves. And sorry, I'm distracted.
it's okay. Well, would you like to join Ash? We were just discussing her work up in the Frozen North actually. She's trying to establish a trade route across the land of Story. And was asking what some of the best travel paths I came across were, and if you'd like to join our conversation.
Sure, that sounds awesome. Rosette, nice to meet you. Kind of hand out my hand, give a handshake or something.
For Nova or for Astrid?
Either or.
Okay. So Nova shakes your hand, and Astrid goes.
I see. Hey, Laura, I think I have a friend for you. Sorry.
Alara comes over.
Oh,
Because you're called out, and ends up talking. You guys end up bonding. The four of you.
Gal pals, let's go.
Yeah, you got yourself some new gal pals.
Let's go.
Any other things you guys want to do?
The round table of the gals.
Yes.
Or I guess it would be gals of the round table. Oh well.
That's true. Nice.
What is your passive perception, Olivia?
Oh, crumbs. Here we go. Looking it up. Beep, beep, beeps. Beep, 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 beep. My passive perceptions. 13.
Okay, you do occasionally notice, Nova keeps stealing a peek over in Xavier's direction. Not a Xavier. Specifically, you don't think. And she has the same face that Cloudly usually makes when she looks at Sojin.
Oh, I see how this is going. Nova, is that a friend of yours? Kind of motioning my head behind me.
She blushes and kind of twirls her hair and goes, I'd say we were a little bit more than friends.
Oh, a relationship, perhaps? Something. I don't know. I don't know how to.
We haven't put a label on it yet, but when we arrive in Irwin, I have a feeling he'll do the asking.
Okay.
Much better than the old Odious over there. Odium, sorry.
And you can say one. That great. I'll let her have, my dear. Of course.
She does look at Alara and goes, no offense. And Alara goes, I'm already aware of your fling with my husband. I do not care.
Wait, what?
Okay, well.
Trojan has
pretty quick.
decided that he's gonna go read some scriptures in another car.
He said the girls are about to be fighting. I'm going.
No, I'm sorry, Nova, girly.
He's gonna have to break up a fight. Not doing that.
The cat does that.
This is officially not order business. It's none of his business.
Hey, you're on the the other side of the dining car from where this is happening.
Yeah, I'm gonna exit the dining car to get farther away from this.
Probably didn't hear it, but okay.
Oh
Say it
my
again?
god.
So she's just not good hearing, I guess.
Explain that once I hear like the whole fling thing. It's like, oh.
Everyone in
Look,
the sidecar turns towards you, and they're
the
both like,
only cat fight he ever wants to get Sojin ever wants to get involved in is when is it like something tiger-sized that's trying to eat him. Okay, that's exhilarating. That's the only cat fight he wants to get in.
Oh damn. Okay. Didn't know that. My apologies. Okay. Don't know how to.
both the ladies just kind of go, eh. They don't want their laundry aired for the world, but they're also just like over him.
Okay. Tries to awkwardly back over from the conversation.
All right, so you guys continue talking with each other, with the other passengers for the night, and you get some good food served, and then you guys head back to your cabins. But you do notice Odium and Alara seem to be the last ones in for the night. So you guys all turn in. So I don't think y'all need a long rest, but if any of y'all do, please take one.
I would like to, just because of the sake of spells.
Yeah, for any all reasons, if you need a long rest, please go ahead and take one.
Can Yuri just like stay up and look out and be like a little bit of insomniac?
I mean, yeah,
I don't-
where are you going to? Like, are you gonna like stay in your room, or like what are you doing?
In my room, just staring out the window.
Okay, you see. Well, I wouldn't say beautiful. You see the desert going by as you travel through the desert. I don't really know what else to say at that.
Sand. More sand.
Sandstone.
Cactus. Tumbleweed.
Cactus.
Cactus. It's the cactus.
Cactus.
Roadrunner. I don't know.
So I'm trying to find. You guys were woken to the sounds of yelling, "Help! Help!" From the dining car.
Oh no, here we go.
Very quickly
This is the penguin when you need them.
to hear the sound.
I presume we all investigate further.
Yeah.
Yep.
As you guys
Yep.
enter, you enter the dining car. You find Zorak Irontrack standing over the dead body of Odium Fastosus.
Oh, finally. I was waiting for that to happen.
I mean, we gotta investigate this one, guys.
So should just
Send it
look
over.
at you.
Okay, you don't know the full story. I didn't. Okay. I was sleeping. I was chilling. I was.
Actually,
Okay. He was a jerk. His wife and his fling mate
You
can
concur.
concur.
Okay. So sorry, who's standing over whose body?
Zorak is standing over Odium's.
Zorak. Okay.
Yeah, so he's the conductor.
Can I go ahead and just like roll a perception check or investigation to see like what killed him or something? Just
Yeah. Perception or investigation.
Kinzuri suggests that Marzette doesn't raise the dead body this time.
Please don't. Please don't. Don't do that.
Like, I know we could get some valuable information out of it. However, what if we just let this one stay dead?
I agree. I agree.
Let's just keep him dead. All right. It's
Oh,
it's
yeah, I
too late
did.
for him. We have no idea how to fix this problem.
Oh no,
Yeah.
dead person. Me, the only necromancer on the train. Oh well. I'm
Womp
and
No, back up. You did not just womp this man's murder.
Womp womp.
womp. Womp.
I rolled a 13. Well, I rolled 10, got 13. Probably not gonna make
You
this.
can't. You're unable to figure out. All you see is. The only thing you can figure is there is some kind of beverage in front of him, but you're not sure if that's how he died or like what.
So like, there's no stab wounds or anything like that.
Not that you can see.
Darn, if only Scrimbo was here so we could feed him the beverage and find out if it's poisoned or not.
Dang. Oh dear. So is Alara there in the dining cart?
So slowly, one by one, all the other first class passengers do file in.
Hey Alara. Something happened.
Yes. Quite a tragedy. I'm not sure how to feel about this.
I
Was
kind
Lily
of.
McCain or
Can I use insight on her? Like,
I'm gonna.
In the middle of the night, Michael somehow managed to join your party.
He stowed
Did he
away in the
though?
luggage.
He was just on the train before us, and he's like, "Wait, you guys are here too?"
Yeah.
hi guys, sorry.
He's like, "I don't know why I'm on the train, but I'm on the train."
I playing with my fiddle or lyre a bit back there in the cave or what? Never mind. Blink.
What?
I was gonna make a reference to you acting as Michael, playing with my instrument whenever I try to trade out the shell for like the puzzle and whatnot.
Ah.
Sorry, there's a lot has happened.
Answer.
But I
It's important information.
Are you
Yeah,
wanting to do?
Usually improvise weapons are D4s, but I don't know.
Are you
Well,
wanting
got
to roll?
your thing.
Oh yeah,
Maybe it was so.
yeah. Can somebody roll insight on me? I have a +6.
A 6?
Yeah.
That's a 9, my dude.
Oh.
Did you roll a 3?
Yeah.
Big oopies.
She doesn't seem to know how to feel about this situation.
Can I go ahead and just do a insight check on just everyone around the room to see like who's the most terrified or like concerned?
I'm just gonna tell you that right off the bat, everyone just seems to be like, uh-oh. But also, none of them seem to actually have liked this man.
Okay, so yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
So, they're like, oh shoot, someone died. People might think I'm the murderer. I don't really care that he died.
No, that's valid.
Can I just say, oh no, it seems like the murderer has fled the train.
The murderer is still among us.
Dun, dun, dun. Oh man. I'm sorry. I can concur that this guy Hey, Zorak, have you ever been in this sort of situation before?
This is not. I mean, I'm familiar with death, of course. But on the train is an entirely different situation. But we need to figure this out, or they'll arrest all of us.
True. So you're the conductor.
Does this world not have Geneva Conventions?
No. Hey. First and foremost, Geneva Convention.
Wasn't Geneva a volcano?
Geneva involves wartime conditions. This isn't a wartime condition. Secondly, that would require the League of Nations to form, and that hasn't happened canonically in the story universe yet. We're not there yet. When someone finally invents a gun of some kind, the League of Nations is soon to follow in the next couple hundred years. Mark my words.
Bro,
You don't need much, right? Just metal, gunpowder. Like, there's explosions in this world, isn't there?
Yeah,
It needs to be a gun or a gun analog. It doesn't need
I need Luca to roll perception. So if Jenna could roll for him, and if Luca could tell us what your addition to perception is or something.
Wait, okay, something I just realized. Everyone stand back. I'm gonna search the body, see if there's anything of interest that's possibly missing. If that's alright with everyone. Or does anyone else want to do it? Sojin, you're probably better than I am.
About?
Would you... Who should search the body? I feel like he could be missing something like that
Probably
thing he was bragging about.
Probably the train staff.
The train staff are the least likely in the event of murdering this individual. We should still supervise them to ensure that they don't pocket anything. But everyone but the train staff has some tangible level of doubt in their alibi. Until proven otherwise.
We haven't even gotten over alibis.
Someone murdered this man.
I will be right back.
Okay, well, yeah, that's fair. That's like, first, like...
The only other staff you've seen, besides the conductor, is the chef who brought your guys' food out.
Alright.
He was
served
holding
the
a drink.
Who served the drink? Oh, yeah. Sir, is he around? Or...
When I'm just rolling for
Well, hold on. Zorak, whenever you first saw Odious like this, was he already dead? Or what happened?
I was doing my rounds, as I do every morning, and I came into the dining car, and there he was. Dead.
Dead, huh?
I mean, I tried to, I thought he was just, slumped over, passed out from the long night he'd had, and he forgot to go back to his room last night, but,
Dang.
no, he won't wake up.
That is a conundrum. Dang.
It's busy tea.
Let's see. So I'm gonna need to pause myself because I know in character I'm being my inner self, not Marzette. I am not being Marzette. I'm just being Olivia. And
It's okay.
oh man.
This game is all about having fun.
Yeah. Oh dear. Oh man. Okay. Let's see. So everyone looks kind of PO'd and whatnot. And who wants to search the body? I think that's going to be a big thing that's going to like give us some intel.
I mean, I could do
I
it.
guess it's the body.
I mean, you gotta go for it.
Okay. What would that be? Insight?
No.
Investigation?
It would be investigation. Yes.
It's a 3+.
Alright, so you need someone to roll for you?
Yes. He actually needs to make 2 rolls. He needs to make a perception roll for earlier. And an investigation roll.
So a D20?
Yes, a d20.
First is a nat 1.
Oh. Okay. And the second one?
Second roll is a 4.
Man, people rolling for Luca are rolling terrible.
So, Michael looks at the body, picks up the arm, drops the arm goes, and Michael goes, well, he's dead.
9.
Can I
Sounds
see
like
if
something I would do.
it is? Can I see if I can do exactly 1 point better? Because I know I'm also gonna roll bad.
It did. Oh, you can all do an investigation check if you want. Yeah.
Investigation. Okay.
Ooh.
Oh, I got a 9.
Nice.
Total.
Not really.
You find 2 crystals on the floor.
Ooh.
Like,
2.
do they resemble Genania? Do they look like?
No, they are
Salt?
like amethyst shards in Minecraft. They're that shape,
Okay.
but they're like this big. They're this big around.
It's like the size of a
Like-
bullet.
Yes.
He
They're
just
the
Oh, crap.
jumped and did invented,
Hint,
guys,
hint.
and we just went to this step first.
Can I collect the shards in some kind of container?
If you have a container.
I mean,
Quick, someone grab a glass. Actually, Marzak grabs the glass that Odious was drinking from, dumps it out, and holds it out for
Disposed of the evidence, possibly.
She jumps on the floor and Zora goes, "No, the carpets!" And then you hand glass to Zuri.
okay.
Sorry.
Zora goes, "There wasn't a murder just now. You would be paying for that carpet."
I will. How much gold?
I don't have that on me. He pops it, he's like, wait.
Bruh. That was funny. Let's see. Give me a second. I'm thinking of my stuff. I could say. I forget. Why do we have pocket sand?
Everyone needs
It's a
to
great
talk
question.
in the line.
I can't remember. I feel like that was a thing.
Maybe it was from when we were at the beach. Did you go seashell hunting with us?
Yeah.
Did you just pocket
maybe-
some sand? Quite literally?
Did you steal
No,
from the
it's
beach,
like-
Olivia?
I can't remember. I'm just looking through my inventory and I'm thinking, like,
I
I
mean-
feel like for some reason pocket sand was a big joke at one point.
Just don't eat it and you'll be fine.
Is it called pocket sand?
No, it's just sand. Just about sand.
You got a pound of sand in your bag.
Yep.
Just all sifted in there, mixing with all your gear.
Yeah, I take out Jen. I kind of dust her off. Just. Oh no. Oh boy. Wait, hold on. Wow, wow. Ow, wow, wow. When the heart starts popping. Tick, tick, ooh, ah. Never gonna stop. Do is I love you. Sorry, I'm distracted.
You are good. So what are you guys? Anybody trying to do anything?
Okay. Can I try to see if oh wait. Could I like grab the cup and then use my time magic to like see did someone put poison in this at some point in the past?
Oh, you want to? Do you want to use your?
The like pendant thing.
Yeah. Okay. It's a history check, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Roll it.
23.
23. So you grasp your pendant, and as you hold the cup, which now has crystals in it, and for Flash, you go back and you are it's like you're sitting next to Odium as he's like laughing and having a good time. He just keeps drinking this drink, and you see Alara come over, and she's asking him to like come to bed already, and he's like and he's just like, one more drink, and when he like he looks up and he's as if he's trying to like wave someone down, but there's no one in there. And she does kind of put her hand over the cup. And then tries to get him to come to bed one more time, and he's like, no, takes another drink, and she walks away, and then you come back to the present.
See anything?
Sorry. What happened again? I'm like,
You didn't hear it?
yeah, no. He wanted more. She wanted him to come to bed, but he wanted more drink.
Yes.
She waved her hands over it.
She waved her hand over.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, she might have just been trying to say, like, hey, stop it. No more.
It's like, I'm also kind of thinking, like, how hilarious would it be if she cast, like, some, like, it's a little poison where it just causes, like, really bad dysentery. Sorry.
You mean diarrhea?
Yeah, like a laxative, exactly.
I mean, dysentery is
way
semi-related.
You die of on the Oregon Trail.
Sorry, I was like the first thing that popped in my head. But I mean, I don't know. I was like, I think it'd be kind of funny if that was the case. It's just like, oh yeah, you're not gonna come to bed. Laxatives.
I guess spell of Taco Bell.
I mean, you can sort of do that with precipitation if you really want. Soil their pants.
Wait, so you're telling me at D&D you actually can use the line, I'm going to pee your pants, and it's
Yes, that is in fact possible.
This is a secret technique which I have said, I won't use.
That's just bullying, but that would be so funny.
Also, when people die, they defecate because they're no longer keeping their muscles tense.
Yeah, I knew that one.
Does he smell like poo?
And pee, probably, but yeah.
Oh no. It's a stinky body.
He's a stinky boy.
Died as he lived. Stinky.
Nice. Sorry, Scassity.
Here we go.
Oh, looking for ways to punish us for our crimes?
Oh.
Not yet.
Yes.
No, I'm trying. I was like, wait a second. Doesn't Joel's thing have a side effect? So I was trying to find the where I put those notes, and I finally found it. Joel's character's name is Sam.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I have the pendant. Like, I make sure like I put what it says there.
Cozy. But yeah, that was good.
Was it exhaustion or something?
A pendant of petrified time with temporal instability and twisted temporality.
Timpa.
Okay, so that one probably won't happen yet.
Doesn't say.
Oh, okay, none of those have happened yet. Okay.
Uh-oh. Big uh-oh.
Okay.
I think time travel might do some things.
Joel decided to be a time wizard in my campaign.
Yeah.
Well, luckily,
Hey,
if anything
Joel.
bad happens, I'll just undo it.
Joel,
That's how
Joel,
it will work.
I feel for you. I get you. Be a time wizard in my campaign next time, okay?
Okay, yeah, it was just there's so many cool spells about time travel, and it's like I
Hey,
gotta try
just
it. Like
a
I didn't
warning.
even think about.
Just a warning. I don't hate time magic, but it is a zero-sum game. Cassie's being very kind by not letting you play with fire. I'm not so kind. Playing around with something fundamental as time.
It's crazy. It's a
Look
butterfly
at my
effect.
evil face right now.
Bruh. Hold on, I didn't even realize we could see your voice.
It's at this point, as Xander's mulling over what he just saw, that Elias goes, perhaps we should wake a Blue Shield. He's the only one among us who couldn't possibly be the murderer. Extra safeguards and all.
True.
We got an air marshal on this train.
No. Alara sighs. When Blue Shield was Odium's bodyguard, how do you think he'll react to seeing him dead?
Who's a
Well,
blue shield?
Blue Shields.
A blue shield.
No, Blue Shield seems to be somebody's name.
Oh, okay. I'm dumb. Sorry, brain.
No, you're good.
Yeah, someone should probably go get Blue Shield.
Yeah, I'm looking for blue shield now on my things.
Oh, Blue Shield. Well, you guys haven't met Blue Shield, so
Nope.
it's not on the page anywhere.
Interesting. Boink. Boink. But then again, if it's Odious' bodyguard, wouldn't he kind of have a preference? Sojin, you're a pretty good neutral dude.
What do you mean by neutral?
Neutral as you're better than I am. I don't know.
Elias goes, I don't trust any of you. We just met you guys.
Yeah, but wouldn't
Okay.
that make it, like, more trustworthy considering like there's no biases?
So here's the deal. My order doesn't promote mortar. I'm stuck. Thank you, Lydia.
Moira.
I only say mortar now.
Moira.
So that my
Right.
my order does not condone or allow the practice of murder for any of its members. I am the Prince of the Sun. I am to be held to its highest standards. I did not murder this man. If you can't take my word for it, next stop we make, or better yet, I hand him an actual tract of our literature.
You hand him a
There's our
pamphlet.
confirmation. Yes.
Classic paladin. Trying to convert others.
question.
Hey
have you
guys,
ever-
I gotta leave
question,
Mac's
have you
house, so I gotta go.
Bye, Luca.
Alright,
Bye.
See ya.
Bye.
Luca.
Yeah.
Question for you, Jacob. Have you ever read A Wheel of Time?
No, but it's on my to-read list.
Okay. Because just like all the talk about you're older, I realized that like last session, it just sounds like the White Cloaks, which are just a religious order in The Wheel of Time. And now that I see it, I just can't unsee it. I don't know, just like it's like
I'm looking
it's
this
like
up
these.
now.
What's that?
Don't
Looking this up
look
now.
it up.
Well, they're technically like minor antagonists of the whole book, but like
Oh, the Children
militaristic.
of Light?
Yeah, yeah. The militaristic organization who believes in their holy order, but in the Wheel of Time books, the White Cloaks aren't exactly sure like they're not very good at being like the good guys. They think they're the good guys, but they're not. But I don't know, just like the militaristic, like, hey, you should join us. You know, just big armor cloaks. It just makes me think of the White Cloak so much. Not really
Hmm.
into the series
Why
now.
are you so
Not
right,
like that.
though?
Not
Oh
like that.
no.
Backstory leak?
Okay, I just have to say, again, never read The Wheel of Time. This is a shocking similarity.
Dang.
Again,
Anyways,
I will say,
Elias
there is
pushes away
justification.
the book
Yeah.
or pamphlet and goes, "I don't care. I don't feel safe. Let's get a blue shield out here. It's the only way I'll feel safe around these murderous vibes."
Okay.
Absolutely murderous vibes in this cabin
Excuse
right
you,
now.
I do the vibe checking around here.
The vibes are rancid.
I'll be the judge of that.
Nice.
True strike of the body. Is he actually dead or is he faking?
That's a good question, actually, bro.
It's
yeah?
a terrible question. You don't have to be nice.
What happened?
I was joking saying true strike the body so that I can vibe check the corpse. Is he dead?
Vibe
Not-
Do he be
The vibes
faking?
are rancid. I have definitely forgotten. Will that work on something that is not alive?
I don't.
It says Target, I believe. So
Oh yeah,
Did you get wearing sunglasses?
that's been there.
that's been a while ago.
They were done in MS Paint.
I haven't had reason to open up your character sheet, to be fair.
Well, because it's the improved character sheet, so she's the cooler of Zuri.
Also, what if I just cast suggestion to say like, where were you that night? Or where were you during the murder?
You can ask them.
Yeah, it's like, honestly.
Yes, but suggestion means I have
I
to tell
just
the
don't
truth.
have it. I have zoned truth. I have zoned truth. I forgot. I'm sorry.
Oh my god.
Can Yuri, while everybody's freaking out, look for her friend Aaron?
Darren, yeah. You
And
find
console him on
Darren.
losing another parent.
He is just like
Big.
he's trying to be all tough, but he's just like first my mother and now my father who I just found. He's you can't really make out what he's saying actually. He's just muttering to himself.
I can tell that he's devastated by his posture.
Oh,
He's actually you can he's really angry.
dying.
I have something that I can give to him that's like a stress ball.
You know what? Sure, you can give him a stress ball. And he starts squeezing it frantically.
Oh, poor thing.
You guys, Nova is behind Dividus with like her hand on his shoulder. By the way,
Oh. What do you think? Can I go just cast Zone of Truth and just see?
I mean you can.
I'm doing it just because I freaking can, and I think it'd be freaking hilarious. So yeah, hold on. I gotta find it again. I'm sorry. Zone of truth. Here we go. It's a range / area of 15 feet. It lasts 10 minutes. The save is a 15 for charisma.
Okay.
All right. So we can get everyone to just get.
Yeah, everyone's within right now.
Can everyone just join me in this really big kumbaya circle real quick?
Charisma save, you say?
Yep.
Sure.
Like I'm asking
And
everyone.
she knows whether somebody succeeds or fails.
Does a 23 pass?
Okay, everyone. I want everyone to come back. We need a group hug, guys. I think that's what first thing we need. We need a group hug. And
What I
No,
say?
okay, you don't
guys.
have to push everyone into the circle. They're already closely gathered.
Okay, then I'm going to cast it. I was just trying to make sure it's like no one could escape my wrath.
Does a 27
they can-
pass?
Yeah, 27 passes.
Yeah, it's a charisma save of 15. So if you get past 15 or it's a 15, you pass.
Yeah, here's the thing. Charisma's my highest save.
Damn.
Okay. I gotta write down whether
Your proficiency in it.
who did what now.
Oh, dang. Not that it really matters in this case.
That's a random thing to find in my notebook.
That
A
was
dirty 20
That
for
was
me.
almost a 15.
Dang,
Oh, well.
nice. Alright, I'm ready to see where this goes. This will be interesting. Boom, 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 boom.
Fascinating.
Yeah, so that.
Oh my gosh, that was a critical failure for Nova.
Oh, goody. That's good. Yeah,
Sorry, my dad walked by.
nice. Hmm. Zone of truth.
These numbers are all over the place.
Oh man. Boink, 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 boink.
Oh my gosh. You poor thing.
Should be on the table.
Wait, what?
Okay. What is your 15? Okay. Cragmere, Zorak, Astrid, and Elias all passed. But Dividus, Nora, Alara, and Darian did not.
So Dividus, Aurora, and Darian.
Correct.
Okay, got it. So, wife, son, wizard. Got it.
And Nova.
And Nova. Got ya.
The lover. That's her archetype.
What?
Oh my gosh. My charisma saving throw is nuts.
Okay.
For you.
I'm just gonna straight up
Plus
ask
12.
Dang.
Okay.
who killed
Use magic items?
Odin or Odious.
Hold up.
You're just gonna straight up.
Sorry, no, it's
ask.
plus 10. My bad.
Okay.
I was
I'm
going to
just
skip
gonna
everyone
ask
else
who killed
somewhere
everyone.
else.
This will be good. Oh, this will be. Or better yet, I should just ask where was everyone when the event happened?
Okie dokie. Where is it?
Oh wait, hold on a second. Wouldn't a lot of us get +3 to saves due to Sojourn's Orb of Protection?
Yes, I think.
Nice. But then again, it would if you didn't kill anyone, then you have nothing to hide.
Yeah, but we can't purposely kill it, I think. So.
Fair enough. I was just thinking,
I'm sorry, I'm trying to find this information. Where the frick is it? Oh. I need to go to page.
blank.
Um. So, Dividus, whispers, or mutters, Kevin.
Oh, you can't go into that cat bed.
Wait, hold on. So what do you or
he muttered, so you're not really sure, but he mutters an answer.
I kind of walk up to him and it's like, can you repeat that, please?
He goes. It was in Nora's cabin.
You
No,
were in
that's-
North.
No, that's sorry.
Oh, okay. I have an idea what's happening there. I will not ask you to stuff. Nova, I'm assuming you were in your cabin as well.
Yes.
Okay. I'm assuming you're having some hanky panky or fun times. I don't care. Not gonna
You
ask.
said you were gonna avoid asking them that. Just put them on blast for everyone to hear.
While you have a spell going that makes them compelled to tell the truth?
It's just like I'm just saying that as a comment. Like you have your fun. I'm not gonna ask. I get the idea.
Moving on? Question mark.
Yeah, that's the idea.
Have you told people that you cast Zone of Truth, or did you just cast it?
I kind of told everyone, or well, no, I don't think I told anyone. I was just like,
But
I didn't tell anybody, but
would
I-
people know that you did that?
Maybe not that you cast a spell.
I don't think they know it. I cast a spell though.
Yeah, they probably would, because you're going, because it probably has vocal components, right?
I'll
Vocal and somatic, meaning you do some hand signs and whatnot. Maybe cast the
No.
spell's name or something. Or
Yeah, I'm checking that out now. Let's see.
It's vocal and somatic, meaning uses your hands and your voice.
Okay, yeah, people probably know it's me then. Okay. So,
One thing I did forget to mention, Joel, when you were in the past, you saw Kragmir was also sitting with Odium. Sorry, I
Okay.
forgot that piece of information.
Alright, so real quick, I just want to check to see what we have. Oh, that's the wrong guy. So the wife, there's the wife, Alela, however you say
Alora.
that, Alola. And then there's Nova, who he was having an affair with. So those two got motive there.
Mhm.
Can Onyx go
Oh my
over to
god.
like
Do we have motive for anybody else?
Marzette and just whisper in her ear like, "You're not using raise the dead on purpose, right?
No?
Or speak with dead on purpose, right?
I don't think so.
This isn't a
Can you
whisper. Speak with dead."
No, I'm not using speak undead.
No, I was just saying. Onyx is whispering. You're not using speak with the dead on purpose, right?
I kind of don't want to talk to him.
Fair enough.
It's like you see where I'm coming from, right?
Onyx just gives a thumbs up and then we'll walk back to the rest of the group.
I mean, there's so many different things about this. Like,
No,
I
Onyx was
don't
just
know.
making sure you knew that you remember that you had the spell.
Oh, I remember I have a spell.
Okay. And I saw Alola, she like waved a hand over his cup. And that might have been magic or something. We don't know.
It, I don't know.
Huh?
Hold on. Not quite sure.
Because I'm just trying to write down what we've learned so far about motive means an opportunity.
Hold on. Sorry, my brain is. I'm kind of like double doing stuff. I'm.
Okay. And so Darren, he might have a motive because like he's like a son that no one talks about.
Yeah.
But so in the vision again though, I just saw like Alola wave her hand over the cup.
Yes.
But I don't know if it was magic or not.
No, you have no idea what that was.
Okay.
She just
So
kind
she
of went.
had she had opportunity, but I don't know if she had the means.
She had the means. Sorry.
She had the means.
I'm sorry. Being real. Being real.
Okay. Then Nola, they he was in Nova's room. They were like,
Dividus was in Nova's room.
oh, Dividus. Oh,
Yes, Dividus was in Nova's room.
okay then.
As I said, hanky panky.
I didn't. I only heard that she was in somebody's room. I didn't realize it was Dividus. Okay. So they're saying those two then have alibi.
Yep.
They have an alibi, yes.
Though if it was poison, if it was slow acting enough.
Yeah, you kind of nobody rolled. I don't know.
Okay. So, he was in the dining hall, right?
Yes,
Yeah,
Yeah, he
he was.
died.
He was in the dining.
Odium. So, Odium's in the dining hall. We got Zolak. Zolak was standing over him. We found it. Uh, but in that past scene, we had Alola there, and who else was there? You said there's somebody else was
Frogmere.
Pragmir. Okay, let me got two scenes.
I will say at this point, Elias has stormed away.
Is he upset? Interesting.
I mean, yeah,
Yeah.
Odium didn't seem to treat him the best, so that could be motive.
Did he?
I mean, like there was something like he was just like yelling at him and was just like following him, but
No, valid.
You did notice that Elias was yelled at.
Yeah, poor boy. Marzai kind of wants to check in on Elias. Just kind of talk with him real quick, just one-on-one.
So you follow him out of the room.
Yeah.
So he goes back through about 2 train cars, and then you find him trying to open the doors, the cargo car. That's weird to say. And he's trying pulling on it, he's banging on it, trying to open it up.
Interesting. Hi. Sorry, my name's Marzette, and you're Elias, right? You worked with Odious, Odium, whatever.
Yes. He stops and he turns around. Yes, I did.
He did.
Would you say that he? Would you say that he treated you well, or was that just a one-time occurrence back in the dining cart?
Um, he kind of laughs. He's like, I want to say he treats anyone well.
Yeah, I've noticed that. So what do you do for, or what did you do for Odious, if I may ask?
I was his assistant, trusty right hand man. Made sure to write down all the important notes. Took the magic stone calls. Wrote the letters.
So you did all the work and he's getting all the praise?
I mean, kind of. I mean, the man did invent that arcane bolster. I mean, I didn't do that.
bolster.
And
What kind of man goes around creating weapons like that? Like,
What's a bolster?
it's the thing that he made that he was showing off. That's kind of like a gun.
Oh, okay.
It's called the arcane bolster.
now,
It's like blaster, but it's like bolts of magic, so he calls it the bolster.
That's ridiculous. Why use a blaster like that when you have good old fashioned magic missile? You know.
yeah, honestly, it
Because
was
the
just
man does not have inherent magic. Not that you know that, but that is the reason why.
yeah, humans don't get that. Sorry, brain.
You say as
So,
a wizard who had to learn all their magic, not born with a bit of it.
Listen, Cassie,
Yeah.
because he gets good grades in school doesn't mean that it's born talent. Like, he still had to earn that.
Yeah.
Bruh.
I'm not saying that. Yeah, I'm just saying this man doesn't have magic.
All
You
right.
made a magic weapon?
It's
I mean, would you
suspicious.
say that? Yeah, it's interesting.
He's what is it? He's an artificer.
They
I don't
cast
really
spells.
He's an out of
with
It's okay. You can
with
just
things
say
that
he,
they've made.
No, but no, they
Edisoned it.
they can cast like heat metal with their like casting component thing. They're like half casters, I believe.
Cassidy, it's okay. You already made him a kind of a sleazy character. You can just say he's an Edison who stole all of his.
Yes, honestly, that's what I was going with here.
Well,
See, it was
Soju
my
will never
understanding
say
of
this out
artificer.
loud. He doesn't like this guy either, from what he's heard.
Exactly. Like,
From
honestly,
my understanding of the artificer class, it's their only magic is actually from things that they've made.
Let me Google it.
That was my understanding of the class. So they can cast spells, but technically they made an object that lets them cast a spell. Like they can cast catapult because they have a catapult. That's always been my understanding of it.
interesting.
Okay. Whenever she's done talking to Elias, I want to go talk to Dalen.
No,
Okay.
They also get cantrips.
Huh.
Just regular little cantrips, and then like at second level they get like known. Then they get infused items, and then some. No, they get cantrips and first level spell slots just like any other caster. They're a full caster. But they also get infusions.
Interesting.
Yes.
Crumbs.
You might be thinking of
But yeah,
like
I
their
mean-
spell focus, which is an item rather than the other thing.
You seem right. But yeah, thinking back to Elias. So, why do
It
you think
looks like it's a flavor thing.
Yeah.
Sorry.
you're good? Rain, did it?
Yeah, so it seems to be like some people will be like, whatever, you can cast spells, and some people are like, no, you have to create items. So I rolled.
The reference sheet, the book that it came from, and it says they can cast spells.
Yeah.
It says that they cast it. The flavor of it is, you study magic and workings magic, and you know how to cast spells, channeling magic through objects. To observers, you don't appear to be casting spells in the conventional way. You appear to produce wonders from mundane items such as outlandish inventions. That's probably what I'm thinking is what it is.
He doesn't have to be like a class per se. You can just say he's a magical inventor and leave it at that.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
True.
Well, I am using a module here, so it does say he's an artificer. So that's just my understanding of artificers.
Okay.
So
I mean, that could totally.
if you decide to put an artificer, we can decide if the flavor becomes part of the mechanics. But until then, that is how it is in this world.
Okay.
But yeah, I have another question for Elias, if I may.
Yes.
So why do you think he would make this bolty thingy in the first place? I mean, why do you think he'd feel the need to make a weapon?
That's a great question. That's a great question. Why would anyone need to make a weapon? To make money. Let's keep it $1.50 here. This man was an aspiring arms dealer that was about to cause several wars.
Yeah, I had a feeling about
Legitimately.
that.
And that's essentially what Elias tells you, is he's like, the main trade, the one thing you can always say is true of Odium, or was true, is that the man was out to make the big bucks.
So he really is a greedy bastard. Sorry,
Yeah, that's why Kragmir doesn't like him that much.
So would you say that Kragmir is an honorable man?
Well, probably. I mean, when they first started out their business, 50-50 split.
Nice.
Until Odium took over the whole thing.
Oh, I see. That sounds quite
He's
the
normal
drama.
husband.
Yep. Kragmir got nothing. Couldn't hold it up in court.
Oh, that does. Oh, I'm sorry about that. Very interesting.
People ask
Now,
me why I still work for the man. He pays well. That's all I got for you.
amen, brother. Yes. I gotta say, so far, you're giving me the best answers that I could have asked for. Now let's see.
Well, in exchange for, answering your questions, you might help me get this door open?
May I ask what you're getting in there?
Blue shields. We need something to protect us from the murderer on the loose.
So is Blue Shield a person or a device?
He's a warforged.
Ah, I see. So now that his owner's out of commission, who would he listen
What?
to?
Cat cam. Yay.
Well, what?
He's just like Alara? Perhaps? Maybe he'd listen. No, I didn't really think that far in advance.
Personally, if I were you, I'd say our dear friend Sojin. He's the big man with the heavy armor and whatnot. He is the most trustworthy man I know. He will fight to defend anyone's honor.
I've been
He's
turned
a
into a
truly just
cat.
man. Sorry?
No, clearly Jenna's just an IRL druid.
Sorry, I came back to the actual multi-video screens, and Jenna's screen was occupied by a single gray cat surrounded by personal effects. I'm like, she's been turned into a cat.
Wild shit. She's mostly bard, but she took a couple levels in druid.
Nice. Sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead, Olivia. I did not mean to interrupt. That was
No,
shocking.
you're fine. Trumps, I was trying to say, crap, I forgot what I was trying to say. I was trying to, say something cool and elaborate.
Something about, not getting Blue Shield out?
Yeah, yes. Sojin, I recommend that if you are truly concerned, Sojin is likely the best man for the case, as he is, he is a prince of the sun or something.
That sounds like a bunch of, mojo
Malarkey. Yeah, yes, I agree. However, I agree. It sounds dumb, but he is truly an honorable man, and I am honored to call him my friend. He's a good protector, and he will, by all means, protect everyone on this train, by all means necessary.
Is that guy's named Mojo Jojo?
Yes, that's Mojo Jojo from the Powerpuff Girls.
Yes. Mojo Jojo. Mojo Jojo.
And he's a monkey.
He is a monkey, yes. I cannot
Does he
believe
have a tail? He doesn't have a
said
tail.
his
He's an ape.
name.
If it doesn't have a tail, it's not a monkey.
It's not a monkey.
Even if he has a monkey kind of shape.
It's
If it doesn't have a tail, it's not a monkey. If it doesn't have a tail, it's not a monkey. It's an ape.
I'm pretty sure he's a monkey in the show. His tail was like he's a genetic mutated monkey.
So that's why it's green
I
and
see.
tailless.
Green and tailless.
My
That
man
sounds
has
like
been
an
involved
insult.
in
You're
doing
green and tailless.
The same vat as the Joker.
Joker turned
Bruh. Nice.
Did the monkey get thrown in the joke? In...
I was thinking of the green goop he got dunked in. I just associate Joker with green.
Nah,
Fair.
bro.
Goop.
He has green hair.
What?
He does. Where's like a green ass thing? I don't know what it's called now. Ascot.
Green shirt. There you go.
Yes. Because that's what Fred has an orange ascot.
There are some versions where he does wear one, but mostly he's associated with having green hair and having a purple suit.
Mm-hmm.
And white-ish face or white clown paint.
Yeah.
Being clinically insane.
Yes.
Yeah. Have you seen the videos of Smiley the clown who lives in Gotham City?
No.
It's so funny. If I see, I will find it and send it to you, Jenna. It's hilarious.
Brilliant.
Also, if you heard some sounds coming from my screen earlier, my ADHD thing while I'm
Fiddling.
while we're doing this is writing down recipes that I've saved from TikTok.
Ah.
Listening to those while listening to you guys. And yes, I did wild form into my great cat named Artemis.
All right. So, anybody have any other questions they want to ask people? Anything else they want to do to investigate?
No. I can't.
I wanted to talk to Jalen.
Okay. What are you gonna ask?
Just like
He's currently in the zone of truth, too,
oh,
and
okay.
affected by it.
Just like so, like you his son, like but you didn't know. Like, how does that happen?
Okay, so so I was raised by my mom, over in Seaward Shoals, and we lived there quite happily for quite some time. And about a year or two ago, she passed away. And as I was going through her personal affects, I came across, I guess I can only describe them as love letters, and even a picture of him and my mom. And I mean, I was mad that my father didn't come for me for all these years. He claims he never knew. But and he didn't believe me at first. But he asked me to come on this train ride with him so we could get closer. He's ignored me every single time I've tried to approach him. Anyways, I'm sure that answers your question.
Do you know any of these other people on the Suet train?
Oh, that's a great question.
Well, wouldn't his dad's wife be his stepmom?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Man, with their particular relationship, I don't know anymore.
I met Madame Alara over there the first time I visited my father, and I met Elias and Blue Shield on the way over. We all rode the carriage together.
What did they think about finding out Odium had a son they didn't know about?
Well, I mean, perhaps it'd be better if you asked them.
Yeah.
Do you ask them?
Sure.
You guys.
Don't know
I
better.
no, like that's not the direction I was going. It's like yeah. But
Or you can keep asking questions, whatever.
yeah, I was just like, do you think any of these people would have anyone else on the train who could have done this?
I think everyone here has a motive. I mean,
What about
except
Zorak?
you guys?
So she just ponders to himself, did I have a motive?
Oh, I don't have a motive because if I killed him, I might get a B on my assignment. Like maybe I get. This could go in my record.
Tanner is just constantly haunted by the idea of getting anything less than an A+.
Yeah.
He got an A on his assignment. He's doomed.
If I get held up for like a murder investigation once we get to the train station, like I won't have time to finish this book for extra credit, and then like I might not get like A+ on like the assignment. Like this is a school trip, but I want to make sure I'm ahead when we get back. Okay, like he spends his free time, making sure he stays up with his assignments. Like
I
can't
would
let
give
him
you
pass.
inspiration, but you already have too much inspiration.
Yeah.
I keep forgetting we're just a band of rowdy college students.
And then a
Yeah,
literal
antics make a lot more
religious
sense.
messianic figure wandering together, and then their ancient founder's friend.
Like this school knows him, he's an approved
He's our
what's the
chaperone.
word?
Proof
Chaperone, yeah. Yeah. Like
I'm your unofficially official chaperone,
Sojin and
Twyla.
Twyla are the chaperones. And then there's Onyx. Who came out of nowhere. Who's sent by the order.
He's the little gremlin that we adopted from the side of the road. Even though he's not a gremlin.
After losing one of your classmates, you're like, close enough.
You're the crap out of me, Jordan.
Yeah.
Hello.
Okay.
Hey, gremlin.
Okay. But like Jalen says Dan says, "Oh, I think everybody has a motive," and so like Zen is like, "Oh, really? What do you mean by that?"
Well, I'm sure stepmom over there has reason because I exist. And he goes to point to Elias and like realizes he's not anywhere in the room. Elias I swear he was complaining the whole way. I mean, he was doing it covertly, but he was complaining the whole way over here. Wait, Dad treated him. I don't even know if I should call him Dad. It's weird.
Okay.
He points to Nova and is like, that lady seems to have something that went on with my father, and now she's dating this guy, so this guy's got a reason to off him. So this is like, excuse me.
Oh, I did not connect those dots, but that makes so much sense now. Yeah, that's why Dividus has a motive, because Nova's had an affair with Odious and now is having an affair with him. So
Oh no, this is getting too entangled.
He points to Agmir and is like, this guy, I think he used to do business with my dad. I don't know, I feel like that's a motive for some reason. He points to Astrid. I have no idea who you are, so I guess you get a pass.
Yeah.
Cassidy,
Yes.
they're in college student age. Can we add him to the gaggle? He sounds like
Darren is college student age, yes.
Nice. Hey,
He's
kid,
like, y'all are pretty actually older than college age, but yeah, he's like 24 or something. He's about Jacob's age, my age. Then he points over at the train conductor Zorak and he's like, and this guy is sketchy. He knows my father. He let my father bring that gosh darn weapon on the train in the first place.
Yeah,
which
he
weapon?
did that on the train.
At this point, Zorak steps forward and starts to like growl at him. He's like, "Watch what you say, boy."
why do I get
Darren's like,
The
"I'm only
magic gun.
speaking the truth."
The weapon is the magic gun. Okay, that he brought. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, was he killed with the magic gun?
You guys don't know. You haven't been able to figure that out.
Is the magic gun in the room in the dining car?
I said someone investigate the body.
It is on the table, actually. Well,
Okay.
no, it's on the seat next to him. Sorry.
It's next to him. Okay, could I do like check to see was magic used on this recently or something?
Do you have
Detect magic?
detect magic?
Oh, is it detect magic?
I mean, I don't think it would even do that, honestly.
Can Yuri go up to the body and just do a thorough
it's only the
autopsy
presence of
on
magic.
it?
Okay, well, can I look at it? Can I try to look at it and try to figure out how it works?
You can try. Jenna, what did you say?
Can Yuri go up to the body and do a thorough autopsy of it?
Yep, give me a medicine check.
Oh, sorry, Cat Cam interrupted.
Do we need detect magic? Because I can do that if we need it. Or are we just gonna
Detect magic, I think, only detects active magic. It doesn't say like things that used to.
Yeah.
Nat 20 for a 25!
Let's go.
Alrighty. I gotta find the page that has this information. Give me a second.
Motive.
Resumed.
I don't have a motive for Astrid. I don't know anything about her except she looks like Elsa.
She does look like Elsa.
Basically, from what I understand, she's some
You
fancy
can tell
smash
that. So first off, you can tell that Baker's been dead for at least an hour, but no more than 5 hours. And it is about 6 in the morning right now. So he died sometime between midnight and 5 in the morning.
Let me type this all out. Hold on. Let me type this all out.
Okay. Alright, we have a timetable. That's good. That's good. I like that. Do I know what time the cup scene was? Wait. He's like, more wide. Go to bed, honey. More wide.
He seems more like a whiskey kind of guy,
How
you know?
late did Xavier stay up?
Xander?
Yeah, Xander, sorry.
Oh, did you stay up after bedtime?
It's the first time I've done
Yuri
this.
never went to bed.
No, you said you
true, but you
definitely
went
said
to your
Xavier
room.
twice today, at least.
I went to my room, but I didn't go to sleep.
Yeah.
So to see, if Twilight's turning in, I'm turning in.
I feel like Xander would have stayed up for a bit to check out the train. He didn't stay up till midnight for sure. I don't know how late he would have stayed up. Let's say 9:30.
I know
9:30. You know what it had to have been after that because there were still when you retired to your room, there were still more people in the dining room. But in the vision you saw, it was clearly later than that because those were the only 3 people up. Oh yeah, I didn't get to that far. Yeah. Because you rolled in that 20, I will also give this information that you should have had to do a different one. He was shot twice in the back by someone standing directly over him while he was slumped forward on the table.
So he's not okay. Someone drugged him. Sorry, I don't know this in character. Never mind.
I mean, you can come back at this point.
Question: are there a group of 4 or more people of the people who aren't party members in the Blue Shield gang? By group, I mean within 60 feet.
That are sitting around Odious' body? Yeah.
Can I just cast command and say confess to 4 of those people? And then do it again to the other 4 people?
I mean, you can. You just say confess.
I mean, presuming we had a short rest in somewhere on the train or before.
You had a gosh dang
remember?
That's not the character sheet I need to pull up. I need Onyx's. Onyx's.
Because upcasting command means I can cast on 3 more targets, and yeah. So 4 people. They do have to make a wisdom saving throw of 15, but.
Okay. Where'd my thing go? There it is. Alright, sure. Where's... What kind of save? A wisdom save? Okay.
Am I like the only one getting worn down?
Like tired.
Yeah.
We're all adults. It's past 9:30. We're all tired. Let's just be real with ourselves.
Yeah, honestly, so true.
Excuse me, it's like 10.
He said past
Is
9:30, not that it is 9:30 over here. It's 10 for us and 11 for you.
Yeah, woofies.
None of these... Almost none of these guys have a bonus to wisdom. That's kind of funny.
Unwise.
Yeah.
Okay, so... 3 of them pass.
Okay.
Let's see. So you say confess, and Cragmere goes, "I ate all the mints in the bathroom."
Oh.
That's funny. Nice.
Yuri quickly creates the diagram and she shows it to everyone in the. She shows it to everybody in the car that she trusts, which includes Darren and everybody she's been traveling with.
Okay.
Considering there's the crystals. Well, I guess we should hold on to those.
What?
Can I figure out, like, can I try to figure out how the gun thing works?
Oh,
Shout
Magic
yes,
gun?
Arcana check from usual.
Arcana? Good, because that's like my highest
Cast
stat.
it twice.
27.
Or I'm going to count it twice.
Do I figure out how it works?
Yes, you figure out how it
I don't
works.
get one response
Dang.
yet.
I'm just gonna sit there. I'm going confess.
So, is it's just a gun, but instead of bullets, it shoots magic?
Cool. Now I don't have to write it down too.
What is happening?
I don't know.
So did you miss
Oh,
the
there
part
we go.
where Onyx is like,
Ate
oh,
all
I have
the
this command
mints in the
spell.
bathroom?
I have a command spell with my magic quarterstaff.
What?
Yeah, you never said confess to the murder.
Yeah, I only get one word.
Bro, that's funny though.
Onyx is the
I'm curious.
smartest. Onyx is just, idea.
Violin. Boink, boink, boink. Sorry, brain's not working.
Shoot.
Whoa.
What?
Whoa.
Gun. I completely forgot he
Whoa.
was waving around a weapon on a train car that was supposed to be weapon free. Partially, I feel
Yeah,
like
it's not on your
Wait.
bug.
most of our stuff.
Has dick.
We need to roll initiative.
Do we?
Wait, what?
Why?
Odium has dit on him. Okay.
So here's the deal. Sojin's gonna ask him to drop the weapon, and he's gonna say no. Okay? Do you know what comes afterwards? We bombard him with magic until he relents.
Wait.
Oh.
Before doing that,
What?
can Yuri quietly sneak up to the person and steal it with stealth of hand?
Wait, who has the gun?
You mean
Joe
sleight of
has the
hand?
gun. I don't know what you
I
guys
don't
are
know.
all about.
What? Who?
Xander is
You.
holding the gun. I don't know what
Oh.
everyone else is
Yeah,
on.
'cause-
I thought you said
yeah,
someone else was holding the gun.
yeah, no, I'm
someone
trying to
else was
figure it out. I'm trying to figure out how it works.
flatlined
I
to
did.
letting the weapon on the train.
So is it like a revolver, but it shoots magic bullets or something?
Yeah, basically.
Okay. Can I see how many bullets are missing then?
Can
How many
Zuri
magic
present the
bullets are missing?
crystals she scooped up
Two.
to Xander to see if they
Okay.
with the gun somehow?
I would imagine they would.
Okay.
So that she can
So
see if
investigating
there's a
this,
glass of
he was
damn
shot
crystals.
twice, and there's 2 bullets missing in the gun.
Present crystal. Present.
I just want to make since you guys are getting the benefit of pop quizzes, since we've been gone, I decided I'll bring that excitement back to you because I know how much you guys all miss. You miss the class as much as I do. So
Sure. We can pretend.
yeah, how's that? Yeah, you don't agree? What do you think? What's the answer?
74.
This is why you failed a magical problem solving.
Yes, I admit that. Okay, chill pill fixes everything. For the most part.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Am I
That's
wrong?
unexpected. So he was a ladies' man, womanizer. Wait, Astrid. Event. Whoa. Whoa. So he was a womanizer, and blackmailer. And
Astrid
Is
is
that-
not escaping the murder allegations with this one.
okay.
She
the wife.
plants her hand over her mouth because she's like, "Oh my gosh, I can't believe it just said that."
What'd she say?
Okay. So they all have motive. The question now is means and opportunity. I mean, everyone could have got the gun, I suppose, but it's who was in the room. But
Who's in the room?
if he was
now?
poisoned, he was shot while he slumped over. That's what they said, right?
Yes.
Can I posit a really stupid but amusing theory?
Yes.
What if multiple people killed him? Like
Like the Orient
poisoned,
Express.
shot,
Yes.
stabbed.
Well, my original theory, before we got to this point was I wrote it down in the notebook. Prediction: he killed himself. This is before he died. That was what my prediction was. So I thought that'd be a good twist. But
No, it would
Was he
Yeah, I'm
trying
not
to
sure.
deliver a singing telegram?
This is your singing telegram.
Magic whistle!
Bruh, that was
I
good.
cast magic missile. Okay. So we got a bunch of motives. Maybe we get some more. Maybe we want to get more specifics on some of these, and then we need to find out where everybody was.
Interesting. Sorry, my brain is not working.
Because the thing is, Nova and Dividus, they were in the same room, but if they fell asleep, one of them could have gotten up and murdered him, and then went back without the other knowing.
I will say after this, Onyx gonna start just hop on one of the chairs and start chilling, taking a short rest. Not quite napping, just chilling. Just I did my part.
Okay, so the cup scene though. So the cup scene had Elena and Cragmere.
Ilara, but close
Those
enough.
well, yeah. But those are the only people Xander saw in that vision, right?
Yes.
So there's only people in the dining car.
Mm-hmm.
So,
However, so do we
but
get
at the end of it,
indication?
Elena is going to bed, right?
Yeah.
Alara? Yeah.
Hello, yeah. So then he's alone with Cragmere, who ate all the mints in the bathroom.
Nice.
And think about it, guys, okay? Would an innocent person eat all the mints? You know? An innocent person would know, hey, these are gonna get me stopped. I don't need to eat them all at once. You know? But a guilty one, he's like, oh, my stomach is upset. I've done some terrible things. I'm hungry. And he eats a lot of mints.
Are you saying this out loud?
Presumably.
No, I'm not saying that out loud. But that does put like Cragmere pretty high up on the suspect list, I think. Last one alone with him that we're aware of.
Interesting.
And Twilight goes, we could check people's rooms for evidence.
True.
That's a good idea. That is a good idea. We'll see if all the mints really are in Cragmere's room.
He ate them all.
Yeah, but there's gonna be like wrappers or something, so we can see. We can figure this out.
To be fair,
Because did he get them from all over the? Did he eat all of the mints? Because like this is a big train. There's multiple compartments. So did he go through all of them and eat all of the mints?
All of the mints in the bathroom.
Okay.
In his
Are there multiple
bathroom?
bathrooms on this train? I feel like there'd be one like per dining per car or something, or per the.
You can look. I sent in D&D stuff. There is the
Oh, well. Oh, there's a map of the train. Oh wow.
Yes.
Okay. First class, second class. Galley. Okay, I see. I need to turn this on. I need to rotate this. Can I rotate this? Okay.
So let's.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
Okay.
So
Gosh.
so how does this work? What is the front car of the train?
I believe the front one would be the engine, and the back is the cargo.
Okay.
There's actually multiple first class cars though, but they all just look the same.
Okay, engine, cargo. So what? Engine, first class, dining car. First class, second class, dining car, galley, cargo.
It would go dining car, galley, second class, cargo.
Okay.
So Elias did run all the way through the dining car, the galley, the second class, It was at the back of the second class car where he was trying to get into the cargo hold.
Okay.
But they're back. He and Marzette have both returned to the dining.
Okay.
To the dining room.
So.
Yeah, as I said, I think Sojin's definitely gonna be our best bet for protection. So, you're really concerned. I'd say stick with him.
All right. So yeah, let's go and investigate some first class places, some of the rooms then.
All right. Whose room do you want to investigate first?
We'll go with. I want to go with Kragmir first.
Kragmir? Okay.
Thinking. Okay, so just about everyone doesn't like him. Multiple people are blackmailed by him. Quite a few are former lovers. Astrid, what is her whole deal with Odious Odie?
Great question, because she has not really said anything.
All we know is she wants revenge.
Mm-hmm.
Now, part of me is thinking it's like maybe another potential love affair junk thing. Marzette kind of goes up to Astrid if she can.
Mm-hmm.
So, do you know anyone on this train?
Yes, I'm quite familiar with most of them.
And how do you know these guys?
Business.
Business, all right. What business are you in exactly, if I may ask? I know you mentioned like
of making money.
A business of making money, of course. How flashy. Quite frankly, no. It's just a random question. Are you a married woman?
No.
No, you're not. Okay, so, that's your maiden name, right? You're, what was it? Frostborn? Frostblade? Something?
Yes, I'm Astrid for Frostblade.
Alright. I was just gonna think, like, for a second there, I almost thought you were related to Odie, you know?
No.
It'd be interesting, don't
That's
you
a
think?
terrible thing to have. She glances over at Alara.
Yes, yes.
Alright, so to investigate Kragmir's room, Joel, I need you to roll an investigation check.
Alright, I'm good at investigating. Maybe the best. Maybe ever. Dirty 20. I didn't expect it to actually go good. I've been rolling good.
You find an old picture of Kragmir and Odion at a party with Astrid in the back, and you can see Astrid in the background of the photo.
Oh.
You also find a schematic for a device very similar to the weapon Odium was waving around earlier.
So, Greg Meal would know, like, one of them stole from the other, probably Odium. That would provide better motive for murder. So it could be the other way around, I suppose. But let's say Odium stole the design from him, from Kragmir. But then Kragmir, he would know how to operate the magic gun. Like, people, like, everyone else heard, but, like, he didn't, like, Odium didn't fire off the gun at all. It's like when he was showing it off.
Yeah.
Right?
Correct.
The Kragmir would be the one who would know how it works. And he seemed to have been the last person alone with Odium.
Okay, out of
Like-
character. I would think that'd be Elias who would know how to create the thing rather than Quagmire. Craig, I'm sorry, I'm calling him Quagmire. Um, um, because like Quagmire is more of like a businessman versus Elias, who's more of a creative guy. Like he actually does hands-on things.
Well, the thing is, like we found, there's a document in here. There's a blueprint for making the gun, and Odium used to be business partners with Kragmir. The implication is that Kragmir might have actually invented the gun, and Odium just stole the idea.
True, possible.
Because like they're supposed to be like inventor buddies who work together.
Yeah, there's a lot of different possibilities.
Oh, can I ask Elias about what he knows about Kragmir? Like, did he work for Odium back when they were when the two were business partners?
Yeah. So Elias tells you, yeah, they used to be business partners.
What happened?
A while ago. What happened? Odium happened. Spiteful man, prideful man, greedy man. He gave Kragmire less and less of the profits. He managed to cut the man out of the business completely.
Oh my.
Do you think Odium invented that weapon he had? Was he smart enough to do it?
He was certainly smart enough. I honestly hadn't considered that maybe he hadn't made it. By the way, Elias is following you around as you do this, but most of the other people are staying in the cabin or in the dining hall.
Elias?
Well, he might be
Mhm.
Oh, yeah.
motionless now if he's used to being like orders.
He's like a little
constantly.
henchman. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Oh, that's why.
So what are you going to do now that I guess you don't seem to work for Odium anymore? I guess.
Yeah. Well, God, I'll have to read over the contract. Make sure that there's no clauses for if he dies. There's clauses if I die first, so I gotta make sure there's no clauses if he dies first. And yeah, hope that there's no clauses.
Then you gonna head out on your own, try to find work elsewhere.
I might have something lined up already.
Nice, that's good. They always tell me you gotta prepare. Like they always tell me, prepare for life after magic school. It's like, what do you plan to after you graduate and stuff? It's like, I mean, you gotta have that with like any job. You gotta have a backup plan. Makes sense.
Bruh.
Yes, exactly.
Let's see.
So out of character, how's everyone doing? Are you guys still keep raring to go?
I'm kind of tired.
You guys want to go ahead and I don't realize it's 10:30 already.
If we could pause, continue next session, that'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Sorry. It's like I'm thinking that in-person session, I'll definitely be a lot more energized and ready to go.
We'll continue next week in person.
What in person? Huh?
We will be meeting at my parents' house. They gave the A-OK.
Okay, well, I don't have to worry about this then.
Yeah.
Oh shoot! Wait.
You don't work, do you?
I don't work Saturday, so they scheduled me to close on Friday.
No! No!
Blame Melissa.
See if
Like,
someone
no,
can take your
okay.
shift.
Okay, literally, my schedule says I can't. My availability says I can't work Friday nights.
Well, then, yeah, definitely. Talk to Marissa, and if she says, too bad, see if someone can take your shift.
Yeah.
Oh, that sucks.
Maybe I can try to get a shift in the morning instead of the evening.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds pretty fair. But yeah, I'm gonna head on out.
Okay. Thank you,
Yeah.
Matthew, for doing the checkup. I did not realize what time it was.
All good.
I think, yeah, I've got like a lot of notes, like we got a bunch of motives.